We need some new content. We need a system that rewards players for playing the game outside of the usual. Now, I've been a huge advocate on expanding current Valorant systems, and the biggest thing is people end up coming to my Twitch chat specifically and asking me, why do I hate Valorant? Why am I making hateful content of Valorant? And first of all, thanks for tuning in. If you're watching this close to release, I should actually be live right now, and by tuning into the Twitch chat, even if you're AFK, just by existing, you can win a free Battle Pass. And the second thing I would say is I don't hate Valorant. I love it. However, I'm always going to be critical and call him as I see him. And some of the biggest systems from the original game right from release have not been overhauled. For example, the main point of this video, instead of stopping agent levels at 10, something that they could have done and should still do is expand upon each and every agent. Agents are the core of both the lore and characters of Valorant. They make or break the game when it comes to content and even just personalities in the way of our playstyle. So why not expand upon it? Here I have a mock-up for Killjoy specifically. Artwork was used from artists, all sources down below. Here I have levels 10 through 15. I have a beautiful artwork of Killjoy that could be a banner, which, you know, no one would really complain about. We could have a second spray, something cute and very related to the character, which again is what I have on tier 12. Then onto tier 13, guess what I have? Yes, I have a agent gun, one that's tied to a major gun like a Phantom. It could even be a Judge or a Bucky for some people. Like a Judge would fit Raze pretty well, or an Operator for someone like Jet or Chamber, something super fitting to the character. I'll continue on to 14 and 15 in a second since they're actually very unique features, but just make sure you don't get me wrong. Getting to level 13 should take some time, even if you were to buy the first 5 levels in order to own the agent, since or a profit margin for Riot, they can make the next 5 levels be huge. Like, they can take a long time and no one would complain because you'd have to have that agent selected and be actively working towards it, and the free challenges that we get would actually apply. So it all works as tying in together. But furthermore, you'd move from level 13 to 14 are a little bit different. So I actually did put some thought process when I made these agent levels. For example, 14 would be a gun buddy, which is very fitting after a major gun unlock on level 13. However, it also works as a stopgap to tier 15. And the biggest reason for this is because while tier 14 would be nothing more than a buddy, you'd want to get to tier 15 because my idea would be agent skins. Now, agent skins is actually going to be an entirely separate video with a new mock-ups, new thought processes on how best to implement these in my own opinion. However, with that being said, I wanted to connect it to this video early on because if there were ever to be agent skins and they were not part of an expansion in the agent levels themselves, it would hurt. It would hurt. Yes, there should be agent skins that would cost money and a new shop rotation, especially if the technology could be developed and implemented into Valorant, but man, oh man, would it sting if Valorant freaking added agent skins before expanding agent levels. And the problem about free-to-play games is it's entirely possible because profit comes first, revenue comes first, and pushing cosmetics and skins is going to always be their number one priority. And I'm literally a skin lover, but I still can't fully agree with them only being used for profit when they can also be very, very, very well used for rewards and progression. The craziest thing of all is it's literally just 5 tiers that could be gated by such high XP, and then you have these 5 tiers replicated across all the agents, including new agents that come in the future, that you will immediately add a grind wall and a reward system for a long time to come, almost immediately. It's a huge basically reward to work ratio for Riot. The investment that goes in, but the time frame that comes back out of players grinding each agent as they have to click, set them, and then grind out the challenges would be huge. And because they don't expire and are not on a timer, they could make some pretty ridiculous XP numbers and it wouldn't be a big deal because all it would do is show who your main agents are because you're going to go after them first. And that's really important. That's actually really, really cool. I think furthermore, this could be easily doubled just by adding it to tier 20. Tier 20 could be a very, very similar idea, stuff that are very tied to the agents, or they could even make tier 15 the major gun skin, and then tier 16, 20, again, more goodies based off the agent, a different spray, a different banner, and then make tier 20 itself the agent skin if those were to ever be implemented. Heck, even glove skins at the bare minimum would still do something. Imagine playing Reyna right here, you see her hands, and you're able to change out her gloves. I think people would absolutely love that. And all that is simply one mock-up. I have way more to share with you guys, and it's not even close. Gold guns, future contracts, and much more. Stay tuned for those.